Welcome to Module 4, Confidentiality and Ethics for the Fulton County Point-in-Time Count. In this module, we'll talk about one of the most important parts of being a volunteer, treating every person you meet with respect, dignity, and compassion. You'll learn how to protect people's privacy, maintain confidentiality, and communicate in ways that are trauma-informed and respectful of cultural differences. Every conversation you have during the count is built on trust, and how you approach those moments helps ensure that every person feels safe, valued, and respected. Let's start with confidentiality. Confidentiality means protecting the personal information shared with you by the people you interview. This includes names, locations, and any personal details about their experiences. Everything someone shares with you during the survey is private. Don't repeat stories, share identifying information, or take photos. The information you collect is used only to help understand homelessness in Fulton County and to improve local services. If someone asks how their information will be used, you can explain that responses are anonymous and only used for data purposes, never shared publicly or attached to their name. The goal is simple. Treat every person's information the same way you'd want your own information treated, with care, respect, and discretion. Everyone you meet deserves to be treated as an equal, regardless of their housing situation, background, or behavior. Be mindful of your words, tone, and body language. Approach each interaction with kindness and empathy. Remember, you're meeting people where they are, both physically and emotionally. Be patient, listen without interrupting, and thank each person for their time, even if they decline to participate. The way you engage can leave a lasting impression. When people feel seen and respected, they're more willing to share their stories, and that's what helps make this count meaningful. Cultural humility and trauma-informed approaches go hand in hand. Cultural humility means recognizing that everyone's experiences and perspectives are different and being open to learning from them. You don't have to know everything. You just have to approach each person with curiosity and respect. Here are a few key reminders. Practice deep, compassionate listening. Every person has something to teach us if we take the time to listen. Be mindful of intent versus impact. You may mean well, but your words or tone could have a different impact. If you offend someone, acknowledge it, apologize sincerely, and move forward with humility. Remember that you're a guest in someone else's space, whether you're outdoors, in a shelter, or in a public area. Show respect for the person's environment and personal boundaries. Know when your cup is full. Listening to people's experiences can sometimes feel heavy or triggering. If you start to feel overwhelmed, take a break, step aside, or talk with your team lead. Taking care of yourself helps you stay compassionate and effective. Now let's look at trauma-informed care, which is about understanding that many people experiencing homelessness have faced significant trauma in their lives. This approach helps you engage in ways that promote safety, trust, and empowerment, rather than unintentionally causing harm. Here are the 5 core principles. Safety. Stay calm, give people space, and speak in a respectful tone. Trust. Be honest about who you are and why you're there. Choice. Let people skip any question or end the conversation at any time. Collaboration. Engage as equals. You're having a conversation, not conducting an interrogation. Empowerment. Recognize and affirm people's strengths and resilience. This approach shifts our mindset from asking, "What's wrong with you?" to "What happened to you?" When we create safe, trusting interactions, we help people feel respected and valued, which makes the data we collect more authentic and meaningful. Finally, let's talk about motivational interviewing, a conversational style that helps people feel heard and understood. The goal isn't to persuade or change anyone's behavior. It's about building connection and trust through empathy and curiosity. Here are some key elements. Be empathetic. Listen without judgment. Show genuine interest in their story. Stay curious, not persuasive. Ask questions to understand, not to convince. Respect choice. Participation is voluntary, and it's okay if someone says no. Affirm strengths. Acknowledge resilience. Say things like, I appreciate you taking the time to talk with me. Keep it natural. Speak calmly and conversationally, not like you're reading from a script. End with gratitude. Always thank people for their time and honesty, regardless of how long the conversation lasts. Motivational interviewing helps build trust, keeps the tone positive, and ensures each person feels heard and respected. In the next lesson, you will learn a little bit more about the trauma-informed care approach